safe.
What's the matter with you? Say good morning.
Stop it.
What? I'd never been here before. What's down here? Oh, not a lot. I'd never been here before. So I thought, oh, I'll come down. I'll have a look. It's further away from home and I needed to put some miles on my legs. Yeah. Because I've been not a lot of exercise the last week. I've been pretty much full-time babysitter granddad. So yeah, so I thought I'd come down to this one. It's a couple of miles away. Took about an hour to walk down here, but it's very guarded. There's only two sort of bird watching huts you can get into. There's no real public access to walk around the reserve. So I'm a bit disappointed. I mean, on the one hand, it's really good for nature and for the birds and stuff and the wildlife, but on the other, it's also a wasted opportunity. I'm thinking that the local people should really have better access and be able to get around it better. But never mind. So this might just end up being a walkie-talkie without being in a great spot. But hey, we'll figure it out. Hitting some tracks and trails. So I'll switch you off for now and we'll catch up in a bit. Right. I mean, the tracks are good, but that was disappointing back there, I must admit. Excuse me. Waterproof's had to come off because I'm sweating like a good one. It's not a bad part of the world, though, is it? Not bad. No, there's a farmer over there. See, what I'm considering is, and I might be trespassing by doing it, there's a gate across there, which implies there's a footpath. And there's a tower, well, a monument, but I think that's the monument actually sits on private land. Shall we have a nosy? It looks like there should be a path here, doesn't it? Let's have a look. We'll go and have a nosy. Ah, so there does seem to be a path along here. Shall we walk it and see? There's definitely a worn path. So I think that's where the other one comes through. Further down there, I think that one comes through. We're just going to see where this takes me. Don't know if you can really see on camera. Got the hay bales rolled up, ready to store. Get to that time of year, autumn's kicking in now. Actually, if you can make it out in the distance, no, we can only get two in, can't we? Bit too far away, I would think. But there's a stately home. A stately home just across there. It's a National Trust property called Seaton Delaval Hall. And in years gone by, it was owned by a well-to-do family. Called the Delavals. So this local area, the town sort of over behind us, is called Seaton Delaval. And it's all named after these. They had quite an extensive piece of land across this way. So there's some interesting things to see around here because of them. Now there's a tall monument across there. Like I say, I don't know if I can actually get to it. I would like to. Apparently, hang on, there's a couple of different stories about it. Apparently, it's supposed to stand on the point where Lord Delaval died after falling from his horse. Personally, I don't think this one is. Just because it happens to sit exactly in line with the stately home and the back of the stately home. So we'll see anyway. Yeah, so we're heading for the monument anyway. We'll see what's there. See if we can get there. I saw some other walkers just sitting on a bench having a little rest, so I asked them if I could access it across this way, and they said yes, so I've taken their word for it. There we go, guys. Seaton Delaval Monument, or Delaval Monument as it's locally known. Fucking hell, partridge. I shot myself. There we go, we're going to head up here. We're going to give it a touch, and we're going to be a bit sneaky. Because farmers across there. There we go. Touched. People have gone from the corner, so I think I'll go back and I'll pinch their seat. I'll have myself a sit down. There we go, guys. So I can get you a sneaky shot down that side. Put the zoom in first. I'll try and get you. So in the distance you can sort of see where the stately home is. I'll zoom it in on the edit, let you have a look. Don't know where the farmer is. Oh, he's a field over. So that's just going to disappear for a bit. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned. Yes, like I mentioned earlier, I've been a full-time granddad babysitter for the past week. And that is because daughter was poorly, so she had a flare-up of her illness, had to go into hospital, was there a couple of days, then got new meds, so she needed a couple of days rest after that as well. So yeah, so we had little in for about a week. So she went home yesterday and I'm back out on the camera today. I got to admit, I did try and film, but it was hard, it was tricky. Not the actual filming, it was when I tried to put it together into an edit. It made absolutely no sense. It was just all over the place. So yeah, that all got deleted and went in bin. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, my legs needed, after a week at home, my legs needed a few miles on them just to get them back to life again. So that's what we're doing today. It's gone chilly, so the coat's gone back on. But we're just sitting, we're going to have 5 minutes before we start heading home. It'll take us about an hour or so to get home from here, which isn't too bad, is it really? It's only a couple of miles away. If I zoom you, right, and I'll turn you around, and you might actually be able to see the monument in the distance. Yeah, doesn't look too much, but it's 18 metres. So it's nearly as big as the Angel of the North that I went to last week. I think that was 20 metres, wasn't it? So there we go. That's my journey out for today. I'll speak to you on the way back as well, because there's a couple of things that I mentioned in the video that I deleted that I think I'll mention on the way home on this one. See you in a bit, guys. Yeah, so it was something that came from one of Isaac's videos. Isaac's Isneros. Right. When he was talking about routine, and he mentioned goals, and I must admit, it dawned on me that I hadn't had that regiment of setting goals for a long time. I used to do it professionally years ago, goals and tasks. So yeah, it struck a chord. So I was motivated, and I went out and I got myself a book, because I don't like to be too regimented, and I like to have a little bit of flexibility. And I find for organising sort of diaries and stuff tend not to work for me so much. So I went out and I bought myself a notebook. That's better. I went out and I bought myself a notebook, and I labelled it Casey Neistat style, and I filmed it top down as well. Because I was motivated by Casey Neistat video as well. I saw something in his. But anyway, I like the way Casey referred to making movies. And he was making a movie every day. And for him, his movies was a vlog. But for me, it struck a chord. And I started thinking that actually what I'm doing is not necessarily vlogging, but making home movies in the same way that my granddad did and my dad did in the old days, with cine cameras and things. I'm probably showing my age there, aren't I? Cine cameras, good God. Anyway, so yeah, so based on the back of Isaac and Casey and this other guy, I can't quite remember, I went out, got my book, filmed the top down. I was full of excitement as well, you know. It was really funny. So I was full of excitement, full of motivation. I did the labelling of the book, recorded top down, bought marker pens specifically to do it and stuff. You saw me cut the label out and everything, stick it on the book. And then when I came back and watched everything, it was just sort of, it was just all over the place. With us having the little in, although I recorded quite a bit, it was just bitty. And it just didn't make a lot of sense putting everything together like that. Plus I sounded a bit like a YouTuber, do you know what I mean? Because I was excited. So I just thought I would, scrap the whole lot and start again. Your eyes. Yeah. Just got a nice big smile off that cyclist. Probably thought, oh my God, a bloody vlogger. They're everywhere now. But yeah, I think this is the farmer whose land I went on anyway. Luckily he didn't see us, so I think we've got away with it. So yeah, anyway, I say that a lot, don't I? Anyway, right, anywho, there's more cyclists and stuff coming anyway. Right, I'm going to pop you away. And I'll see you in a bit. Oh, actually we've got a motorcyclist coming. See if we can get him going past where. That'll be a bit interesting, won't it? Yeah, you certainly don't want to be on camera, like, which is fine. Right. Now we're gone. That's the lads on their bikes. Shouldn't to be on YouTube. Don't know what I mean. Right, I'll see you in a bit then, fellas. boys, girls, whoever's watching. I'll get some traffic shots and stuff on the way home, I suppose. I'll show you this track though. It's actually the interesting thing about this track is it's an old wagon way. And I suppose a lot of people don't know about wagon ways nowadays. Wagon ways were all over the northeast of England. These were old railway lines that have been turned into walking, well, bridleways these days really. But the northeast had a lot of coal, so there was a lot of coal mining, and the wagon ways are what used to connect these pits to Newcastle. So the coal would be loaded onto trains, taken through to Newcastle, where it would be loaded onto ships and taken all over the place. So that's one of the good things about this area. We'll have quite a good wagonway network. So why are goals important? Well, for me right now, when I'm off work, I've suffered a complete loss of structure. And goals and tasks is something I used to do years ago, more professionally actually. And it used to be just a day book where I would just list down tasks for the day. If I hit 80%, I was happy. Realistically, a lot of the times you're never going to hit 100%, but it gave me something to strive towards anyway. So that's what this book is for. It'll give me a defined goal, something to aim for, something to strive for, and then I can measure success or failure from it. So how do I plan on achieving 100 videos in a year? Don't know yet, I haven't worked that out, but if you think about it, it just works out at a couple of videos a week, so it's not too bad. Probably have to keep it simple. So nice, straightforward, easy filming, nothing too complicated. And sometimes it's literally just going to be me sitting here, chatting away. But I don't mind that, as long as I'm putting some effort in through the week to get the job done. And to learn as I go as well, which is the aim of this. So there you go guys, that's today's video. The objective was to start getting organised. And I think we've already started achieving that, getting organised. I must admit, it's pretty much thanks to Isaac. If you don't watch him, Isaac Cisneros, great YouTuber, absolutely solid, totally consistent. Go and give him a follow. Yeah, he's a great YouTuber, and he was talking about routine the other day, and it resonated with me because I've lost my routine. But he mentioned goals. And that's what reminded me, I used to do this years ago, so that's what we're going to do from now on. Anyway, look after yourselves, guys. See you later. Bye.